Alrighty, guys. Now, Coach Cal returns to Kentucky this Saturday. And you can see, by the standings, you see where Kentucky's at. You see where Coach Cal's at. And this is one of those things that, as Kentucky fans, we've seen this happen all the time. Arkansas started out pretty well. They was pretty good. They was ranked there at one time, I think, in the top 15, and they was winning some good games. And look at Arkansas, Kentucky. Coach Cal's going to get a second wind. He's going to show Kentucky that he's still got it. And as of right now, this is year one for Coach Cal at Arkansas. He doesn't have it. So we got the Tennessee win, of course. I know I predicted that. I believed we would find a way to win that game. It's just one of those things where you feel it in your heart. I can't really explain it. But Tennessee, I think, shot 11 for 45 on threes. That's why they lost the game. And if you notice, against Auburn, they couldn't shoot the ball either. So that's one thing I noticed with this. But back to that's how we won the game, pretty much. They can't shoot. Tennessee couldn't shoot that game. They've been on a slump, and that was a big win for Kentucky. It pretty much didn't save the season, but it really made things look a lot better. Makes things look a lot better. But Coach Cal, boy, I tell you, I feel sorry for you, man. You're coming back to Rupp Arena. I don't know if I think you're going to get a mix of boos and cheers. It's not going to be 100% one way or the other, but it is what it is, He's just a coach you've seen this happen, people. We've all seen it over the years. You see coaches that lose the magic touch. And I don't know if Coach Cal has a second wind in him. At one time, I thought Rory Williams was done. When he left Kansas and come to North Carolina, I thought he's done, but he turned it around. But the way Coach Cal's style is, he just doesn't seem to want to change it. And he's not a great timeout coach. When they call a timeout, they draw a play up. Now, most of the time you see with Kentucky with Mark Pope, when he calls a timeout, we have a play. It works. We usually score. I think I've seen us score every time pretty much off of a timeout, except maybe 2 or 3 times all year. It seems like, maybe it's more, but it seems like we always find a way to score out of a timeout. We don't see that. We never saw that with Coach Cal. Never did. So it's going to be a rough homecoming for Coach Cal. I think we're going to whip them pretty good. Now, this would be a big loss. It would be like, wow, look at this. But even with a loss, which I don't see it happening, but if we do, still look at where Arkansas is at versus Kentucky. So the way I look at it is I say we would be, just look at Arkansas. We would be Arkansas if we had Coach Cal right now. That's the nicest way I can put it. But I'm glad hopefully we can get this game, win it, and get it over with, because this really not that important. It's more important to Coach Cal to win this game, and hopefully our coaching staff and all that realize that, and the players. We want to win this game and then go on and try to move up in the SEC. You don't want to lose this game to Arkansas, one of the worst teams in the SEC. But again, you never know what can happen. But we should be okay. We had a hard road trip. We're back home. Tough win against Tennessee. And hopefully we'll have some players back, and we'll just see how it goes. But I would like to say good job from Noah and Chandler off the bench for Kentucky. And Amanor has really picked it up with his three-point shooting. And Robinson played great. So overall, good team. Good team effort win. Good solid win for Kentucky at Tennessee. And I know Tennessee fans will be like, well, we just couldn't shoot. If we shot, we would have won. That's the way every game is, right? If you shoot better than the other team, you're probably going to win. That's the way it's always been. So, anyway, 11 for 45, that's pretty epic. I put it to you this way. That's a pretty epic brick party. It's pretty good. I believe almost anybody out there, I know it's different. I hate to compare that, but I believe almost anybody can just go outside and shoot better than 11 for 45 on their own ball go. But that's a whole different atmosphere, I know. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this. Arkansas, we beat them by, I'd say, 20-plus points. We whipped Coach Cal, send him back to Arkansas, and that's what I want to happen, and it should happen. So I hope we win. I swear, it'd be such a bad loss. But I feel good about this team. I feel good about this game coming up also. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, or next Kentucky video. Remember, as always, go Big Blue. Destiny is all, and love one another. We'll see you guys next time. Toodles!